Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. Watch out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, especially good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, especially good evening to you. When I mean all over the world, I mean all over the world. Are we switching? Are we switching? Yeah, when I mean all over the world, I mean all over the world. All over the world. Especially good evening to you. Those of you who look at me on I.A.N Network on Facebook, I.A.N Network on YouTube, a special good evening to you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to say today is that it's a very sad story today. It's a very sad story today because a 3-year-old died. A 3-year-old child died in Corinth. And enough has been said. A lot of things have been said about the case. But nevertheless, you know, we don't go with he say, she say, and the other side. But ladies and gentlemen, I visited the area today. I spoke to the dad of the 3-year-old, and I got his side. I got his side, and we don't need no other side again. He said everything, and it was really sad. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, that Christmas has just gone. Today is the 12th of January. Pardon me? The 13th, sorry. The 13th of January. The best time for a child is Christmas. Children love Christmas. Whether they like it or not. You mightn't get, I don't get too excited. I love Christmas. It's a great time for us, but nevertheless, you know, you have bills to pay, you have things to do. You know, gifts to buy, line to go on. So it's like it's more kids. Kids love that. And it's like I was telling someone what day it was, is that I can't stay on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I don't know some people can stay home. After Boxing Day, I'm like, oh, I can't wait for Friday to go back to work. To be out there. Yeah. There are people who could stay home. I can't stay home. I know I wire up differently. I wire up differently. And I was mentioning to someone that while I was in Cora, and they said I had COVID and whatnot, that's why that loser, Dialsing, lost his seat. Yeah, because he knew exactly, he knew exactly that I did not have COVID. Nevertheless, he said I had COVID, and I know I didn't have COVID because everybody around me never got no COVID. Nobody from my office ever got COVID. You know that? Not a person got COVID here. In my office, I stayed in master control, air condition, and here the air condition is very cold in our studio. We have studio air condition. There's studio air condition. This has to be a certain level of coolness. It says like difference, like I connect something to New York. I remember, I went around with everybody and nobody got. I remember going around. I remember there was a bacchanal with some casino workers in Grand Bazaar, and there was a girl. There was this nice girl that was talking, and she said, "Oh, you don't want me to see me come back here and deal with all here." And I thought and nobody ever got it. I went to the bank and nobody ever got it. Yet the government, the last government, do you know they made a call, and I can't tell you who made that call, but the government made that call and said shut down First Citizen Bank in Chaguanas. You remember that? Yeah, shut it down because I.A.N went to the bank. They just wanted to embarrass me. That is the hate that some of these people, I mean, I don't know, I never did nothing wrong to them. But where are they now? But nevertheless, I go no beef to them. I still, I like them. I like everybody. You understand? So, but I tell you, it was indeed a time. It was indeed a time. It was just a terrible time. But I was able to weather that storm. I was able to weather that storm. But in life, I can tell anyone that I find a lot of things just happening. When I listen to that 3-year-old, the cry from that dad, that little 3-year-old that died today. And what is sad also, ladies and gentlemen, is that a businessman, a tree fell on. His name is Bisham Rampasad Singh Bishan. And do you know, you want to hear, you will not believe this. A freak accident claimed the life of businessman Bisham Rampasad of July Trace, Penal Rock Road, Penal on Monday. After a tree fell on him, according to report, Bisham and his sawmill employee were cutting on a tree along David Jackson Trace. When the tree fell on him, an employee attempted to help and whatever. But let me tell you what happened to him. This is so sad. Now, I know this guy because it had an incident in July Trace where a man was shot. And while I was leaving that scene, I saw this. Now, I knew his wife. Penal Rock Road, I know his wife. And he has like a super handsome little child, beautiful. Really, really nice. And when I was leaving, I saw a lot of teak outside a sawmill, and I stopped. Not to know, I couldn't believe it. I said, Bisham, what are you doing here? He said, this is my sawmill, and we spoke and whatnot, and I told him I need to get some teak to do some doors, and, I will order it, and I'll have my guy come and pick it up, and he will measure and whatnot. So we made all arrangement. After that, there was an incident where his worker died, along with his wife. His worker was the guy who was gunned down, and his wife. You remember this couple in this video? We were there on the scene. Remember that incident took place on the
wire. It was one road of wire again to put in.
Yeah.
And like they realized it was
right. That took place in November 2025. That incident took place in November when a mother and a wife and husband killed him. And I met him on that because that was his worker. And we spoke, and you wouldn't believe. So I spoke about the teak again. I said, Bisham boy, I had to send somebody for this teak, So he said he's going to give me at a good price. And he said, don't worry about money. But I a real kind of funny fella. Yeah, the first time I met him was in July Trace. Was when the policeman, the off-duty policeman, had killed the guy. That is in Sapari. That's the first time I met him. But I knew his wife and whatnot. Really nice girl. Really, really nice girl. And that day after we left, and so he stopped along he told me, come out of my van and sit in his van. So my security guy said, I can't do that, you can't do that. You can't do that, you can't come out of this vehicle, I said, no, that Bisham, I'm a friend. So he's like, all I can't travel out to explain. I said, okay, all right. So they drove behind, so he with his Hilux, we sat down talking. Then he said he wanted let's go for lunch. I can't go for lunch. We started to talk. Then he told him about the teak. Then I went to meet his family, his wife, and he showed me his child. And it's so strange that on Sunday, my joiner came to my home, and I said, well, we have to change those 2 doors. I need those doors in teak. I already had the design. I'll show you a photo. So I have to call Bisham on Monday, and we'll organize the teak. You'll take your transport, you'll go up there, and you'll find out. So I will send the cash or anything, or we make a transfer and purchase everything. Lo and behold, Monday, I get a call. You know who died? And I said, no, it can't be, because I said, it just can't be. And lo and behold, to find out that he died. And the circumstances, we have the opinion, because there were a lot of people gunning for him. There were a lot of people gunning for him. Like, they wanted him because he's a hard worker. He's a good guy. And he had received some threats. So I was of the opinion, I said, no, something has something to write. But when I spoke to persons, they said that an elderly person came to get some material and wanted to clear some wood in a forested area. And apparently Bishan worker was not available yesterday. So he said, no problem, I will still go help you. So he tell the man, he said, yeah, what? No problem, I'll still go. So the man, his worker said, so you all can't wait for Tuesday when I come out, we'll do everything. He said, no, well, you fix up. I will go and help the man. Lo and behold, they're cutting it and just saw something happen and the tree swing and something hit him in his chest, and that is the end of that. That is so sad. So nobody was responsible, no foul play was, nothing. That is so sad. And he was a super great guy, like a super great guy. Like, that is really sad. And also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, tragedy in Saparia, also TPP sweeps Tobago 15-0 as voter turnout falls, new political era for PDP split. And apparently that Fali has won the entire Tobago. To put it in a nutshell, Fali has won the entire Tobago and PNM has gotten nothing. That's it, zero. They have gotten nothing. Not a spot, not a paper, not a corner, not a piece of the soil. They have gotten nothing. And this is in Norway, and I want to be on. I don't want to get in the bacchanal, and that is the action by the voters. So I don't want to get in a tit for tat and say, well, PNM this and PNM that. That is a decision by the voters. Okay? So PNM has won no seats in Tobago, none. Also, the people of Tobago stood up. Fali Augustine declared victory after TPP clean sweep. And also Ancil Dennis said PNM will never die. Ancil Dennis said PNM will never die. And also the Prime Minister Prime Minister Kamla hails TPP historic 15/0 sweep. Pledges continue cooperation with Tobago. That's good. That is really good. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Facebook car deal turns violent. Woman shot during robbery attempt in Malik. Went to purchase a car for 9,000. What are you purchasing? Just the wheels? What is that? Also, cops gun goes off at Tobago polling station before THA election. Drop off by colleagues minutes earlier. So a policeman gun went off at one of the polling stations. I had to tell you that too. Also, woman suffers punctured lungs after she was attacked and stabbed by an unknown woman in Diego Martin. Also, a New Grant man shot while visiting friends in Maruga. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, masked gunmen storms Irie Village home. Man critically wounded in brutal attack. Also, as we continue, a sales clerk sexually assaulted in Londonville by a man who offered her a ride. Now, this is a real tie-up story, because I will tell you what, that man knew that girl before. Yeah, that man knew that girl before. They were in a bar drinking, and apparently he went by her or whatever, or she went by him. Lo and behold, somebody found out, and they said rape. They said rape. That is why I don't give nobody no drop, you know. Let me tell you something, see me? I real funny with that, you know. Somebody asked me a day to give somebody a drop home. I say flat, I say, me. Not me, not partner. Not me. If I don't know you, sorry. I'm not doing that, because people are very quick to make accusation, and sometimes they make accusation when, you know, they don't get their own way. How many people have mattered before the courts? Public figures have mattered before the court with people saying rape when they, you know, they had consensual arrangement. When they said no problem. So today the police held the guy, but nevertheless he will have to prove that. But they were in a bar. Also, CCTV captured armed supermarket robbery in Gasperlo. A Rima man robbed at gunpoint during GGR delivery. Car and valuables stolen. Prison officer held after police raid uncovers over 1 kilogram of reed 9mm ammunition at Valencia home. Mayaro man robbed in Grandie while waiting on Shelly. He met white. What is this thing with Shelly? What is this thing with Shelly? What is this thing with Shelly? You running on Shelly like that? Like, seriously? You meet a woman called Shelly on Facebook and gone down by a taxi stand to wait for her? You see your head shaking? The amount of people take my number on a daily basis. Anybody can tell me come and meet them anywhere and tell me, well, let's go for lunch and drinks. Me, I'm not a potong. I don't run behind every car in the road. Let's take a fast break.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back. Toxicology. Rise to the occasion.
Struggling with blood sugar swings, high blood pressure, or stiff joints? Take control with A.N Nutrition's powerful wellness trio. Berberine Plus supports healthy blood sugar. Blood pressure support helps keep your pressure in check. And Joint Aid keeps your joints moving so you can stay active every day. Don't wait, choose A.N Nutrition for trusted, effective solutions. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Feel better, move better, live better with A.N Nutrition.
Your I.A.N live stream now. Live and in person at your business. Promote your products and services to over 165 million viewers with appearances across Trinidad and Tobago, the region, and on the international stage. Take your business to the next level. Book your business spotlight and watch your business transform. Contact Ian Allen at 2944-081 or at any of our office numbers.
VJ's Small Engine Repairs and Agro Supplies Limited, located at number 102 Rochard Douglas Road in Barrackpore. We carry a wide variety of agricultural pesticides and insecticides. Also available are brush cutters, pressure washers, water pumps, and much more. Call us, come in, or just visit us on Facebook for great deals today.
Introducing Taj at Diamond, the rising crown of Georgetown. Set along the New Heroes Highway and the freshly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj at Diamond redefines what modern luxury means in Guyana. Step into a community where architecture, comfort, and elegance come together. Discover striking 3-story residences starting at just USD $399,000, offering up to 350 square feet of beautifully crafted space, with your choice of 3, 4, or 5 bedroom designs across 4 signature floor plans. Inside, every home is fully appointed. Gourmet chef-inspired kitchens, refined modern bathrooms, and a private 2-car garage. Each detail designed to elevate the way you live. Whether you're stepping into home ownership or building your investment future, Taj Diamond offers unmatched advantages. Flexible payment plans, an optional leaseback income program, and up to 50% in-house financing for up to 10 years. Taj Diamond was built by a powerhouse team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of global experience and over 6,000 homes constructed across the world. Taj Diamond isn't just a place to live, it's a legacy in the making. Your future begins here.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, we don't want to run with the politics, but nevertheless, it's all on our page, but there's been a clean sweep for the THA election. Fali has taken over everything, and PNM has lost. Okay, as you can see, the celebration and jubilation here. So it's it is a historic, it is a very historic victory, very historic victory. The PNM, Ancil Dennis said the PNM will never die. Crushing defeat, announces intention to step down after consecutive losses. So Ancil said he's going to step down. Political leader of the People National Movement in Tobago, Ancil Dennis, has conceded defeat following the party's historic loss in the Tobago House of Assembly elections. But he said the PNM will never die. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, opposition leader Penelope Beckles called for PNM reflection and renewal after TPP's historic 15-0 Tobago victory. Opposition leader and political leader of the People National Movement, Penelope Beckles, responded to the party's historic 15-0 loss to the Tobago People Party TPP on Monday House of Assembly election calling for reflection and renewal. In a statement issued on Monday night, Beckles congratulated Chief Secretary Farley Augustine and also successful TPP candidates on securing his second consecutive term in office, acknowledging the decisive mandate delivered by Tobagonians at the poll. Beckles pointed out to the low voter turnout as an indication of the public satisfaction with the current administration, while admitting the results underscored the need for PNM to reassess its approach as it works to rebuild trust and confidence among the electorate. I don't think that Penelope Beckles could have said it better. I don't think she could have said it better. So we wish them all the best. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Facebook car deals turns violent. Woman shot during robbery attempt in Malik went to purchase a car for $9,000. What was meant to be a routine vehicle purchase advertised on Facebook turned into a terrifying ordeal on Monday, January 12th, leaving a young woman nursing a gunshot wound after an apparent ambush on Malik. Police said a 20-year-old woman and a 28-year-old man, both from Shogunas people doing that stupidness, left their home around 11 a.m. in a Nissan Tida after arranging to purchase a grey Toyota Corolla at $9,000. Where is I going to purchase the bonnet or the trunk? $9,000 for that? The vehicle was advertised online by an individual using the name Businessman Gibbs. Well, Gibbs really gave it. Around 12:30, the pair arrived at Valley Drive, Upper 6th Street, Malik. My God, Valley Drive, a dead-end street. Who does not know that? Even the man on the Quaker Oats know that Valley Drive is a dead-end street where the transaction was supposed to take place. Upon arrival, driver observed a man armed with what appeared to be a firearm pointed in their direction. The driver immediately made a U-turn and attempted to escape. As they drove away, shots were fired. Moments later, the female passenger realized she had been shot and was taken to Herculean Medical Science Complex and treated. Just imagine that. So she was shot. You don't go to that road to do that. You don't go to that road to do that. You just don't go. Woman suffers punctured lungs after she was attacked and stabbed by an unknown woman in Diego Martin around 7 p.m. on Monday, 12th January, 2026. The victim, 27-year-old Sharifa Salman, was exiting a yellow band maxi taxi in Diego Martin Highway in the vicinity of the walkover when she was pushed by an unknown female. A fight ensued during which the suspect stabbed her in the chest before fleeing. The woman was notified and officers. The police were notified and officers from the Four Roads police station responded and took Salman to the St. James Infirmary where she was treated. She was later transferred. Who is the woman that pushed that girl? I tell you, it's all kind of tit for tat. But they're not playing. Also, a New Grant man shot while visiting friends in Maruga on Saturday night. A 45-year-old New Grant man was shot and wounded on the night of January 10th while visiting a friend at Pui Trace St. Mary's Village, Maruga. The victim, Aaron Grappi, was sitting under the house around 10 p.m. when a white Toyota Aqua stopped in front of the residence. Police said a gunman wearing a white hoodie and a black pants exited the back passenger seat and opened fire as he ran towards Grappi. Grappi was struck in the right hand and right knee. He ran to the back of the house where he collapsed. He was initially taken to Princeton Health Center and later transferred to San Fernando Hospital. Officers recovered 3 spent shells. That is really, really terrible. Also, ladies and gentlemen, masked gunmen storm I.A.N village home. Man critical, wounded in brutal attack. Police are investigating a violent home invasion in I.A.N village, Princeton, that left a 36-year-old man critically injured early Monday morning around 12:15. The victim, Shiva Mohammed, was resting in a hammock outside his home when 5 masked men and hooded men approached, one armed with a firearm while the other carried a cutlass. During the intruders forced their way into the house, and during the struggle, Mohammed suffered a serious chop to the head. During his father's cry, the victim's son rushed outside and helped drag him back inside. Pardon me? His back, sorry. During his father's cry, the victim's son rushed outside and helped drag him back inside, securing the door to prevent further attack. Moments later, an explosion was heard damaging the door before the assailants fled. Unbelievable. Also, a sales clerk sexually assaulted in Londonville by a man who offered her a ride, but what they didn't say that they were drinking in a bar, that somebody knew, that she knows the man, and apparently we don't know if she went, and only when somebody found out, then she said rape. I tell you this thing serious, you know. People out there quick to say rape, you know. They're quick to say rape. Not knowing that she and the person who's in custody, they know each other well. And apparently, I don't know if the person went by, all the neighbors know that the girl frequents the place there. Yeah, I said that thing very, very unfortunate. Apparently the suspect even went to the police station last night. We went down, but Sergeant Harriet and his team had already picked him up today. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N in Poker Road. This connection with the person who was somebody made an assault charge against him, a sexual assault. As you can see, he's been taken into custody by police, Sergeant Harriet and his team. However, you're hearing a lot of conflicting stories with respect to that. You're hearing that the person who is known, that the person is known to the man, that the person who made the report apparently went by the man house and spent the night. It's all kind of thing you're hearing. You're hearing that the individual boyfriend found out. You're hearing that, and you're hearing that he went down to the police station when he heard about it. He went to the police station last night to say, I did not sexually assault anyone, that this girl and I good. I didn't know about no boyfriend she had. I don't know. So you're hearing a lot of conflicting things. So we were coming to meet with him. However, well, the police, they were looking for him, and they picked him up one time, Sergeant Harriet and his team, and we'll have to leave it to the investigation. But a lot of persons around here who has declined to go on camera indicated, and a lot of people we heard and persons did make a report on our website, said the individual that has been accused of the sexual assault, apparently the victim went, she goes by him, everybody said that she's always there. She was at a bar with him, having drinks and whatnot. And apparently when other people get to find out her persons get to find out, her person her fiance got to find out, then she made the allegation that she was sexually assaulted. So it's very, very interesting. It's a wake-up call. It is a wake-up call for men out there. You have to be very careful, because some of these girls can really put you in a lot of problems. They can make serious allegations about you. Things could turn differently, because I mean, the entire neighborhood here, they like him. He said he's a good guy. He's a kind of funny guy, he makes you smile. But imagine if he really did it, why would he go to the police station last night and make himself available, ask to speak to senior police and saying, I did not do nothing, this girl and I good, we go for drinks, we do this, we do that. But nevertheless, yes, I'll leave it to the investigating officer. This is I.A.N in Poker Road. Thank you. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Also, we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Indulge in timeless elegance at S&A Exclusive, your destination for authentic fragrances and designer watches, handbags, wallets, and accessories. Luxury brands like Michael Kors, Coach, Movado, Armani Exchange, Kate Spade, and more. Visit us on Day Bay Main Road, our website, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bath Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bath Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
To our dedicated audience and millions worldwide, with just $5 you can support our operations and be part of the important work that we do every day. Contribute while you're watching. It's fast and easy. Send your support via PayPal to oneian.alleyne@gmail.com or to our First Citizens account. For our international supporters, SWIFT code provided for smooth, secure transfers. Thank you for standing with us.
Introducing Taj Diamond, the rising crown of Georgetown. Set along the new Heroes Highway and the freshly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj at Diamond redefines what modern luxury means in Guyana. Step into a community where architecture, comfort and elegance come together. Discover striking 3-story residences starting at just USD $399,000, offering up to 350 square feet of beautifully crafted space, with your choice of 3, 4 or 5 bedroom designs across 4 signature floor plans. Inside, every home is fully appointed. Gourmet chef-inspired kitchens, refined modern bathrooms, and a private 2-car garage. Each detail designed to elevate the way you live. Whether you're stepping into home ownership or building your investment future, Taj Diamond offers unmatched advantages. Flexible payment plans, an optional leaseback income program, and up to 50% in-house financing for up to 10 years. Taj Diamond was built by a powerhouse team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of global experience and over 6,000 homes constructed across the world. Taj Diamond isn't just a place to live, it's a legacy in the making. Your future begins here.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Show.
TV footage captured armed supermarket robbery in Gasparilla. The incident took place along Monroe Road, Bonaventure, Gasparilla on Monday, January the 12th. Watch it. Armed robbery now, armed robbery. Look at it. Anybody knows them? Anybody know these people are them? This is crazy. This took place at Monroe Road, Bonaventure, Gasparilla. Somebody could have walked in that place and get them it, you know. Normal. Look at that craziness. We had to blow the firearm on them. Crazy. Also, I remember a man robbed at gunpoint during egg delivery car and valuables. You know, I tell you what I said just a right ago, because the way the researcher script type it up, they look like EGG, but it's not EGG, it's egg delivery. So I remember a man robbed at gunpoint during an egg delivery car and valuables stolen around 4 p.m. on January 12th. A man delivering eggs on Jean Lane, Eastern Main Road, Arima, was confronted by 2 armed men, according to victim. One suspect of mixed descent brandished a black firearm, while the second suspect of African descent announced a robbery. Fearing for his life, the victim handed over his silver Volvo, a Samsung S23 and an iPhone 11 Pro valued $4,800 cash, 3 gold chain valuing $5,500. And that's crazy. Everybody trying to make a living, but this guy's robbing. I mean, that's craziness. Supermarket being robbed. The man who's delivering eggs being robbed. The man who's going to church being robbed. The pastor getting tied up. What is going on? We need to go after them. Just give us the information on ianalleyne.org. No username, no password. Also, a prison officer, ladies and gentlemen, held after police raid and uncovers over 1 kilogram of weed and 9mm ammunition at Valencia home. A serving officer of the Tobago Prison Service has been arrested following intelligence-led operation conducted by Eastern Division Task Force in the Valencia district on Friday evening. The operation, carried out between 5:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. on January 9th, was executed under the state of emergency regulations. Based on information received by police concerning the prison officer, during the exercise, the officers proceeded to the residence of along Plantation Road, Valencia, where they met Micah Dion Waldron, a prison officer 1, assigned to maximum prison. Waldron was was present at the premises when a search of the residence and vehicle was conducted in his presence. While searching the bedroom occupied by Waldron, police discovered a black knapsack containing 6 transparent plastic wrappings and dry plant-like material resembling cannabis, weighing approximately 1,014 grams, along with 1 round of a 9mm ammunition. The search, police said, was recorded using body-worn cameras. Crime scene investigators were subsequently called in to process the scene and document the discovery. So I just want you to know that also Mayaro man was robbed in Sandy Grande while waiting on Shelly on Facebook. Somebody's waiting for somebody out there on social media. A 29-year-old Mayaro man was robbed at gunpoint in the early hours of Sunday after going to Sandy Grande to meet a woman he knew only as Shelly, whom he met through social media. There's a lot of thirsty people out there. Don't go nowhere to meet no woman. Don't go to meet no woman. You have to cool yourself. You're meeting a woman on Facebook and then you're going to link up and you believe that that is the individual that you are speaking with, not knowing there's some fake profile, and they have a lot of thirsty men out there. And that is how this boy got robbed. Police said around 12:35 in the morning, the victim drove to Barker. 12:25 to 1 in the morning, you driving to go and meet a woman you met on Facebook in Coal Mine Village, Barker Trace, Coal Mine Village, Sandy Grande, where he parked his orange Nissan Frontier and waited for the woman. While seated in the vehicle, 3 men approached. Well, you really get Shelly. You get 3 men approach him, one of whom was armed with a firearm. The suspect demanded cash value of assaulting the victim and robbing him of a Republic Bank debit card, an iPhone 16 Pro valued $7,000, $8,000 in cash. The victim managed to drive off while the robbery was still in progress. The 3 suspects fled on foot. He could have been shot. He could have been killed. Come now, man. Come now. You all can't be doing that. You gotta relax yourself. Go watch a movie or something. Do something. You driving quite down to where? Barker Chase Coal Mine Village. They're going to meet Shelly 25 to 1 in the morning and park up and waiting for a girl you meet on Facebook. That is how that boy got his death in Bukhara. What's his name again? Antonio Mohammed. That is how he got his death, waiting for a woman. But this woman was no fake woman. No. This was a real person, a real personality who chained him up, and the man took her phone and started to message him and said, "Come by the shop and wait. Come by the shop and wait." And let him park up right there. When he go by the shop and wait, waiting for the girl, not knowing she man using the phone, and come out and deal with him. Yeah, you all don't know that. Never forget that. Innocent. That boy got his death. Innocent, but it's not over. It is not over, ladies and gentlemen. You have the video? Go ahead. When he turned this car, go ahead. Watch, you waiting by the tree. Normal in Bocaro. Normal, same thing. But this is not a Facebook thing. You know. This is, and never forget that. Never forget that. He wait, he turn around. She tell him wait right there because she's from right around there. She's right around there. She lives right around there. She tell him wait by the bar. When he realized nothing going on, he tried to turn. The gunman came and shot him. Go ahead, can I jump it fast? Watch the gunman, watch. Watch a woman can put you in place, watch. Bam, bam, bam. Shot him and he fight for his life in hospital. Went back and get the phone. Hey, the phone, go back for the phone. Right, he going back for the phone. Because he knew exactly what was going on. Craziness, ladies and gentlemen. Craziness. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Introducing Taj at Diamond, the rising crown of Georgetown. Set along the New Heroes Highway and the freshly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj at Diamond redefines what modern luxury means in Guyana. Step into a community where architecture, comfort and elegance come together. Discover striking 3-story residences starting at just USD $399,000, offering up to 350 square feet of beautifully crafted space, with your choice of 3, 4 or 5 bedroom designs across 4 signature floor plans. Inside, every home is fully appointed, gourmet chef-inspired kitchens, refined modern bathrooms, and a private 2-car garage, each detail designed to elevate the way you live. Whether you're stepping into home ownership or building your investment future, Taj Diamond offers unmatched advantages. Flexible payment plans, an optional leaseback income program, and up to 50% in-house financing for up to 10 years. Taj Diamond was built by a powerhouse team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of global experience and over 6,000 homes constructed across the world. Taj Diamond isn't just a place to live, it's a legacy in the making. Your future begins here.
You're hired. Not you guys. Him.
For me? What I just later.
When it comes to spotless results, trust the real professional, Sir Cleaning Products. Floors, windows, tables, wherever there's dirt, Sir makes it disappear. Hassle-free cleaning. Every time.
So, do you do kitchens too?
Like I go get a raise?
Sir Hassle-free cleaning. Done right.
At the TV Center, we do it all. TV repairs, professional mounting, safe transport, and delivery. Coming soon, our TV screen cleaning spray, now open for pre-orders. Don't miss your chance to win a 98-inch TCL TV in our giveaway. The TV Center, your screen, our expertise.
Attention public servants and savvy investors. This is a limited time special investment opportunity for you. You can now get lots at Corsica Estates in Grand Couva for only $165,000 each. And the best part, you still get Scotiabank financing available, with faster and more convenient approvals. Enjoy modern, Miami-inspired living in a growing community. Easy process, flexible financing options, and a smart investment for your future. Take the next step. Call now and secure your lot at Corsica Estates.
Introducing Taj Diamond, the rising crown of Georgetown. Set along the New Heroes Highway and the freshly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj Diamond redefines what modern luxury means in Guyana. Step into a community where architecture, comfort, and elegance come together. Discover striking 3-story residences starting at just USD $399,000, offering up to 350 square feet of beautifully crafted space, with your choice of 3, 4, or 5 bedroom designs across 4 signature floor plans. Inside, every home is fully appointed. Gourmet chef-inspired kitchens, refined modern bathrooms, and a private 2-car garage. Each detail designed to elevate the way you live. Whether you're stepping into home ownership or building your investment future, Taj Diamond offers unmatched advantages. Flexible payment plans, an optional leaseback income program, and up to 50% in-house financing for up to 10 years. Taj Diamond was built by a powerhouse team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of global experience and over 6,000 homes constructed across the world. Taj Diamond isn't just a place to live, it's a legacy in the making. Your future begins here.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
This is in connection with a 3-year-old dies after eating pepperoni pizza. A night of illness, a morning of heartbreak inside the tragic death of a San Fernando boy, toxicology test pending. The sudden death of a 3-year-old Omari Richens has plunged the family and community into grief as doctors and investigators work to understand how a child who went to bed unwell never woke up again. Omari of Current Hill, San Fernando was rushed to San Fernando Hospital in the early hours on Monday, January 12th, after being found unresponsive at his home. Despite frantic efforts to save his life, he was pronounced dead shortly before 6 a.m. According to information obtained, the toddler became ill on Sunday night after eating dinner around 8:30, which included pineapple and pepperoni pizza. Later that evening, he complained of pain to his head and stomach. His condition worsened overnight, and he was last seen alive in the early hours. Still in distress, he was last seen alive sometime after 2 a.m. when He was later checked around 4 a.m. He was found unresponsive and covered in vomit, prompting an emergency response. He was rushed to San Fernando Hospital while attempting to resuscitate him. Were unsuccessful, and he was declared dead around 5:48 on Monday. His post-mortem examination was later conducted by pathologist Dr. Hubert Daisley, who determined that Omari died from combination of cerebral aspiration and a lower respiratory tract infection. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is so sad. This is really sad. And today, but it is so. Let me tell you something. The mother of Omari. She's from Orange Valley, and I could recall at her home, I think there are 2 cases of, or 1 case of a toddler dying, or 2 cases of a toddler dying, 2 or 1 case of a toddler dying at in the Orange Valley area, right in Central. And sometimes, you know, this is another toddler that died, and I don't know, yeah, but sometimes you really have to think positive, and I don't know if the Hindus have it in their scriptures or the Muslims have it in their scriptures, in their Quran, but we have to make sure about generation curses. We have to make sure, because don't let bad follow us. In the Christian community, we call it a generation curse. And it's terrible, it's terrible, it's terrible. Sometimes they have generation curse, they have generation spirit of cancer. So many people died with cancer in the family, one after the next, and for no reason. Just some accidents. A lot of families have like a spirit of accident. A lot of lost their family in accident. They lost their family to suicide. So then when one suicide, they heard the mother hung herself, the father. Then the next case, they heard that his son hung himself. Not 20, 50 years ago, the uncle committed suicide. He drank some poisonous substance, all kind of thing. And sometimes it's like a certain evil presence in that family. And sometimes that's why you need to pray and think positive. And this is so sad, because Christmas just over, and I just visited the father today just to see exactly what went on. Remember, we do end at 7. Some of you would just look and say, well, I never saw the next part. Come on. You need to go to I.A.N Network on Facebook or I.A.N Network on YouTube. And soon it will have no I.A.N, I.A.N Network on YouTube and I.A.N Network on Facebook. Soon you're going to see the description is going to change. All right, so let's go straight to that today. What exactly went on with this tree also? I want you, because a lot of information and misinformation
and that has been circulating. That is what I want to clear.
This is your platform to clear it now.
Yes, I want to clear it, because people want to blame my child mother, and she had nothing to do with this. This was a death that could happen to anybody, adult or child. What happened is that we had pizza. He called me, he said, Daddy, bring the pizza for me now, boy. Like, you may be your. I say, all right, boss, I go bring the pizza.
This is what time, sir?
This was about Minister 3, because I was finishing work on the port. I worked at
Minister 3 in the evening?
Yes, in the afternoon, right? So I went to Mario's and I brought 2 pizza.
Happened on what day?
Sunday afternoon. So when I went and I buy the 2 pizza Cuba in Mario's, when I came home, he come and he say, Daddy, you bring the pizza? I say, yes. And as I brought it inside, he and his brother, the 8-year-old, he had 3 slices of the pizza, and Isaac had 3 slices of the pizza also.
It's children, okay.
Children, right.
Yeah.
I had 2 pieces. My uncle, I think, had 2 pieces. So he come and said, Daddy, what's some of that Moby you make there, boy, because you like Moby and thing now. So he drink half of the Moby, I drink half of the Moby.
Yeah.
And we went inside, so we watching TV, and then he came outside, because his mother was to the back there. And he came outside and he went by the pipe, and
this pipe across here.
This pipe right here, right? And he picked up one of them.
This pipe across there.
Yeah, little container where they just had the chocolate dip. It's a deep, is about that. And he rinses it out, and he drinks. I think he drinks a little bit of it. And when she see him, she said, "Hey, what happened to you? Your mother, you can't be doing that." And she take it and she come and she put it in the bin. So.
What he drank?
Water from the pipe. He opened the pipe and he rinsed it out.
This pipe across here?
Yeah, this pipe here. This pipe here, right? This pipe here.
So he stood right here?
He stood right
this
here.
This is Sunday after 3?
Yeah.
And he opened here?
Yes, he opened here and he full a little bit of the water and he drink it, and she was sitting
across there, on that bricks?
Yes, right there. You know, she was sitting right there. So she come and she take it from him and she rents out his mouth and his hand and whatever, and then they came inside. So later in the night now, he say he wanted more pizza.
Yeah.
So Kendra,
there's what time in the night?
In the night was about 7, between 7, 7:30, because Kendra and my son came here, right? So Kendra had a piece of pizza also, and when they end up leaving, now me and she, to be honest, Mr. Allen, and I wanted to be very clear, me and this woman, we are not together. We are living in the same house. She sleeps in one room, I sleep in the next room with my next son, with the 8-year-old. She just sleep with the 3-year-old. What happened is that she went in she bed, she locked she door. I come in here, I was with the little boy, I ended up falling asleep very, very late. She came to me about 4:35 to be exact, 4:35. And she said, Richards, Omari not breathing. So I run in. When I run in, and I watch him, vomit was coming out through his nose and through his mouth. Now, I was a volunteer fire service officer, but I didn't stay in it too long. But while I was in it, I learned CPR intervention. So I started to perform CPR intervention. Then I scroll on my phone and I find the EHS service and I call them. So when I call them and I'm talking to them, I had them on the bed, right? I had them on the bed and I was doing the CPR because I started to suck the vomit out his nose and I had to take my hand to clear his throat because the vomit was in his throat. So I take my hand and I clear his throat and then I started to blow twice and I do 30 chest compressions. When the EHS get on to me, they ask me what's going on, so I started to tell them. They say, where he is? I say, he on the bed. They say, no, put him on the ground. So on the ground now I take him.
Show me where, please. Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
Right, you see just how the teddy bear is here?
Lord Jesus.
Just how the teddy bear is here? He was just like that, right? So I take him here like this, and I bring him here. And I turn his head like this, and I take my hand, and I clear the vomit here, and I suck out the vomit out his nose, and then I started the CPR like this here. 30 of this. When the EHS contacted me, they asked me where I have him. I say he on the bed. They say no, put him on the ground. So I hold him like this.
Jesus.
And I bring him down here.
Yeah.
Right? And we're down here now. They say, all right, cock back his head. So I cock back the head like this. They tell me, blow in his mouth again. So I hold his nose like this here, and I give him two deep breaths, like, right? And I come here now, and I start pumping. Well, they're checking with me on my phone to check the 30. Mr. Allen, I did that for about 20 minutes. But I couldn't save him, Mr. Allen. Then the EHS come a little while after, and they tell me to bring him outside. So I pick him up like this, Mr. Allen, and they tell me to come quickly, so I run out with him like this. Right? Running out with him straight in front the yard. Right? I run up on the hill, by which by the York car park up there, and then they take him, and they was doing resuscitation also. So they say that they will have to carry him down in the hospital, San Fernando, right? And when they took him down there, I had to travel because my car, my axle, the tripod.
So why you didn't go in the ambulance too?
They said 2 of us cannot fit in the ambulance. That is what they say, right? So she.
But she went.
She went with it.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. So I had to travel and go there because my car did break down. So when I reach in the hospital, Mr. Allen, I reach in the hospital about minutes to 6. Well, they call me on my phone. And they say, Mr. Richards, you need to come down to the hospital. I say, well, on my way coming, I say, what going on with Omari? He revived. They say, we don't want to tell you that over the phone. Mr. Allen, even they tell me that I know my child gone. Right? Mr. Allen, what you want to buy for the man for Christmas?
God, my God.
He told me, Daddy, I want a Lamborghini. I went and I get it for him.
Like a good father, watch. Wish I never get to enjoy this.
Now, Mr. Allen, what I want to clear up here.
You could clear, sir. You go ahead.
For Trinidad and Tobago,
yeah.
I want them to stop blaming my son's mother for his death. She had nothing. It could have happened to anybody, Mr. Allen.
So the pizza, right? the food that he had that hour the night.
What happened is like he got upset, and then what happened too is that she tell me she was telling the doctor in the hospital that 3 o'clock he get up and he said he had hurting him and he belly hurting him. So she was thinking well, he had too much to eat.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think she tell Kendra, and Kendra tell her rub him down with a little bit of Vicks. So she rub him down with the Vicks. But then he get up back 3 o'clock now and he say, Mama, I want to go by my dada. And she didn't bring him, Mr. Allen. Probably if she didn't bring him, I'd say him, but you understand what I'm saying?
And where is she?
Right now, she there seeing about funeral arrangement. And
so she lives on the Assembly house?
Yeah, she here in this room here. She and
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
At the TV Center, we do it all. TV repairs, professional mounting, safe transport, and delivery. Coming soon, our TV screen cleaning spray now open for pre-orders. Don't miss your chance to win a 98-inch TCL TV in our giveaway. The TV Center, your screen, our expertise.
Passage to Asia, ultra premium all-inclusive. St. Andrews Golf Club Car Park, Mocha Marabal. Sunday, 1st February 2026 from 4 p.m. On stage, we are bringing to you Nyla Blackman, Raymond Ramnarine, and Dylan Adan. The Count-Asia with the All-Stars Band featuring Viking Ding Dong, College Boy Jassy, and Anika Berry. Unlimited drinks, over 40 dishes to tantalize your taste buds. Get your tickets online at Island E-Tickets, all regular outlets, or call 742-4309 or 685-8697.
Your Ian Allen live stream now. Live and in person at your business. Promote your products and services to over 165 million viewers with appearances across Trinidad and Tobago, the region, and on the international stage. Take your business to the next level. Book your business spotlight and watch your business transform. Contact Ian Allen at 2944-081 or at any of our office numbers.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
Introducing Taj at Diamond, the rising crown of Georgetown. Set along the new Heroes Highway and the freshly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj at Diamond redefines what modern luxury means in Guyana. Step into a community where architecture, comfort and elegance come together. Discover striking 3-story residences starting at just USD $399,000, offering up to 350 square feet of beautifully crafted space, with your choice of 3, 4 or 5 bedroom designs across 4 signature floor plans. Inside, every home is fully appointed. Gourmet chef-inspired kitchens, refined modern bathrooms, and a private 2-car garage. Each detail designed to elevate the way you live. Whether you're stepping into home ownership or building your investment future, Taj Diamond offers unmatched advantages. Flexible payment plans, an optional leaseback income program, and up to 50% in-house financing for up to 10 years. Taj Diamond was built by a powerhouse team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of global experience and over 6,000 homes constructed across the world. Taj Diamond isn't just a place to live, it's a legacy in the making. Your future begins here.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Show.
Sleep in this room here, and you could come, let me show you when me and the next boy just sleep. Right? Me and the next boy, they sleep here, in this room. Right? We don't have no relationship no thing, right? Yeah. But what I want is for people to stop saying that the girl harm the child or kill the child and all that sort of nonsense. Because right now, Mr. Allen,
and the food come up back in this, they kill it because it happens. Yes. It happens to adults too.
Yes.
That if you eat too much at night, because recently I was telling someone, and I was telling someone that recently in the last year or so, I don't eat too much of heavy food in the night. I can't eat roti. Like bus up shot and dal puri in the night too late, because I find that I have like I feel sometimes like I can't breathe, boy. I find like I don't know. So I stopped eating heavy. My thing, I don't eat really too much in the night. Heavy food. Yeah. And it can happen. It happens where sometimes you feel that you can't breathe.
Yes.
And in no way that
it was unfortunate that she didn't hear him, because I mean, as a mother, she just be home here fighting up. And let me tell you something, he's a handful, Mr. Allen.
He's a handful.
And he have energy like that. So when you deal with a child with energy like that and you go and rest, you're tired. Because when I come here, I just glad they just want to come around me alone. Everything to do, so we get up in the morning.
So she's also the mother of the 8-year-old too?
She's the mother of the 8-year-old. There's 2 of them I have with her.
Okay.
Yeah. Right? Omari and Isaac.
Right.
Right? And
how long you been living together as you are
now? About this year supposed to be about 13 years.
13 years, but that's you all live separate lives. Okay, no problem.
And as I say, I want people to
You can clear the air, sir.
I want people to stop saying that the woman killed she child. I mean, those things could happen. It could have happened to me, it could have happened to she, it could have happened to you. Anybody. I have a friend I lost drunk in the vomit too. Right? They drink alcohol, they was drunk, they went to bed, they vomit. They was on their back and they didn't survive.
I know somebody that happened to.
All right, a real good friend, like a sister. She was in Canada, but she came down to Trinidad.
That I know personally,
right?
A guy.
A girl that I didn't know real good.
And this happened to an adult, adult.
Right? And Mr. Allen, what happened is when the autopsy, because they did the autopsy.
Yeah.
The Monday
toxicology report. They did extract anything from the stomach.
Right. And they're doing toxicology report to make sure. Yeah. They say, well, right now they're seeing it, but they're doing an extra thing to make sure
to be comfortable.
Yes, because how he drink a little bit of the water from the cup he pick up outside and all this kind of
stuff.
What
that cup had in it?
That is the chocolate dip. Children just bite of a chocolate dip with a little kind of stick biscuit, and it have a chocolate. They just dip that and
okay, I've never seen it.
And eat it.
I don't know.
Well, he and the brother, they like that, so me and my madam just buy that for them.
Show how little children, and here and little children could just stick up any little cup sometimes. You have a garden and children can take up the poison bottle and thing and just, they don't know, they're naive, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why we tell people, don't even put like chemicals into sweet drink bottles, and it's a dangerous thing to do. Very, because children can pick up things and they don't know, they're innocent, you know. They're innocent.
And what I believe is that people who do those kind of things, that naive way of thinking, supposed to be held accountable, because you can't have things like that outside and you have little children. You can't be doing that. You understand? So I just want to clear the air that the woman did not do anything to harm she child. That is all I want to clear. It could have happened to anybody. It is so unfortunate that it happened to my child, Mr. Allen, because Mr. Allen, I never wanted to bury any of my children.
Of course you love your child, sir. It's Christmas. Look at you buy 2 anything for him.
You understand? Kendra is my firstborn. You understand? When Kendra come into my life, she changed my life. That daughter of mine, I could boast and tell her, we just have we little up and down. But let me tell you something. When I tell her that girl loves she father, she don't make joke with me. If she hear a little, she come down and try to straighten it out. And even with me as a man, I am capable of making mistake, and I just take correction from my children. If I sit down and I realize, hey, here we go, your daughter telling you, you know,
how many children you have in also?
With Kendra from home, married 6 of them, 3 boys, 3 girls, right? So now I only have 5. I have 2 boys and 3 girls now.
But let me ask you something. Is it the first time? Is this the first time a toddler has died in this family under these circumstances, or you had 2 other cases?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't around Mr. Allen, so I don't want to put myself in a position to say anything concerning that. To be honest, I wasn't nowhere in the picture at that time.
Well, you was nowhere around.
I get in the picture about
13 years ago.
About a year.
After all that.
After all of that.
Oh.
Way after. I didn't know the individual. So
that the same woman who was in that room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know anything concerning the woman. And
but have you ever heard stories where it had at least 2 toddlers died under mysterious circumstances? Well, in the past, when you were never around?
Well, I'm
sure that you would have heard stories.
Yes, I heard because I am employed in Orange Valley Government School.
Right.
That is where I met her.
Right.
Because she brought her first son, and that is where I met her. But I heard
Trace or something.
She was living in Sogrim Trace. Yeah.
Right. I'm information is right.
So,
but there are 2 cases in that house.
They had 2 cases there, because why I'm saying that is because, as I say, I'm not sure, so I'm saying from what I heard. I heard that she little brother was coming to school here, and the morning incident happened,
and he died.
I asked him, I say, what happened? He said, my nephew, or either nephew or niece or something died. Like that, passed away. I say, boy, I'm going to hug him up. I say, boy, I'm so sorry. Right? I say, you would have to wait until the teacher and them come, and then you tell them, and you will go home.
So there are 2 cases in that house.
That is all I know.
Anyway, we don't want to go back to that, but you know, I'll tell her something. I'll tell her something. You seem like a very disciplined man, a man who knows exactly what he's about. You have a nice place, clean place, everything is well coordinated and whatnot. But, you know, I'm standing here, you know what I'm thinking, sir? It's like a generation.
Like a generation curse?
Yeah, because this is the third. The third under these circumstances, the third. Like a spot that does, I don't know, that is why that is not your opinion. That is not for you to share your opinion, but I sometimes believe in these things. That sometimes like, wow. I've seen cases where somebody hung themselves, then when you realize, when you visit the scene, you realize the father hung himself many years ago, the grandfather, the great uncle, so then somebody commits suicide, you find out, how this person commits suicide? You know the auntie did this, the uncle did this 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I know that this is the third. And we don't want to bring back Orange Valley. We don't want to go down to Sogrim Trace. That have nothing to do with it, but this is sad. You have a little chick, because, I mean, you have an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old. I could just imagine.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N app today.
Joy, the fun, the music, the Christmas tree.
I don't even believe in Christmas
TV they're watching, they're laughing.
I don't even believe in Christmas tree, right?
But you do it for children.
I went and I get that for them.
A nice little Christmas tree, and they light it up and they're playing with it. And they have little presents. I sure when he saw this Christmas morning, I could imagine.
Here now, the man.
When he handed this, how was his face? He couldn't believe it.
Mr. Allen was the best smile I ever got. But
you had to hide it from him. You had to hide it from him.
I had to hide it and bring it in late in the night because I didn't know him see it. I know if he only see it.
Oh God.
That is it, day, buddy.
But you have been a good father, so.
Mr. Allen, you asked Kendra about me.
Yeah.
I my Kendra from 3 weeks old, you know.
You have been a good dad. You have been a good dad.
Look the next one here. I'm bringing something to show you.
You have all the alphabet, everything they see the trying watch. Look at this.
Look this. Right?
Yeah.
This is the 8-year-old. This is the 8-year-old old. Right? This is the 8-year-old.
But it says a lot about you. It says a lot about you. How you still buy things for them for Christmas. This is not a little $200 thing. But it says a lot.
Mr. Allen, let me tell you
you
something.
You work and you buy your thing and you hide it. And the toys, you put up a little Christmas tree. They feel like Christmas. They're comfortable. They have snacks. They have everything. How a father tries, how their fathers today, ladies and gentlemen, they tries, no matter what might be going on. And sometimes their fathers out there, what might be going on with the biological mother, they forget children, they forget mother, they forget everybody. No matter what was going on, whatever with that relationship, it had nothing to do with the children. Hats off to him, hats off to him. And just as he said, he knows nothing about what happened in the past because he wasn't even in the pit there, because the mother who lived so grim trace, they had something many years ago, but he had nothing to do with it. He didn't. He came in. He got involved with her a year and a half because he used to work in Orange Valley Primary School.
Working and still in
right, but that had nothing to do with it. So you got involved, but it's very sad.
Mr. Allen, if I could just hold the man one more time, boy. Mr. Allen, I never dream about burying any of my kids. I never dream about burying none of my kids, Mr. Allen. The pain I feel, Mr. Allen, when I lost my mother is a different pain right now. You know, all I ask in God for is to just give me the strength to go through. Mr. Allen, look at I meet, look, I make eyes, a man like my little herbs and things that way I see others look how I'm looking, right? I just make my little orange peel tea.
That's real good enough to drink that.
You know, me and my uncle just make me little orange peel, you understand?
It can't be this enough. And why you put ginger in it?
Yeah, well, I the ginger, look, watch Mr. Allen, I do make you look the ginger. Yeah, I eat my
oats. But
have
you looking so good.
That bucket full of oats, yeah.
Very good, yeah.
Don't
go through all that, sir. Don't go through all that, but this is good.
Right.
Instead of drinking all them sugars to have, this is very healthy. 3
slices of bread, Mr. Allen, look, me eat it out yet.
How you can eat, how you can eat.
Is the emptiest feeling, Mr. Allen, that I ever feel.
It's real sad, boy. It's real sad. And this is like 12 days. How was it today? 13th camera guy? The 13th? Today is the 13th. A house full of laughter for Christmas at 8 years. Remember, as adults, we already know what Christmas is all about. We line, we have drinks, we eat, but children, Christmas is for children. And imagine he bought this toy. He could imagine the look on Omari's face.
Here's something. When he come and he press the car.
What he press?
When he build, there's his start button here, right?
Press it,
right? When the man hear that, Mr. Allen, watch man, he's saying no so, and he get up and he goes, Daddy, oh good Daddy, thank you Daddy. They my Lamborghini. Watch man, the man go and he get a piece of cloth, all kind of thing, and he come just so he does see me washing my car. The man come make it. He said, Daddy, I clean my car like yours, I was shining. You understand what I'm saying? Then it have this, it come with the remote control because he can't steer the car properly, so.
You could guide it.
I could guide him. He will be driving and doing all the antics inside the boys. I controlling it. You know what I mean? Right? So, you know.
And he will sit there.
He will sit inside. He will be holding steering.
And he thinks that he's driving.
Yeah, you know. So I will be, you know, doing all the antics with the car. You understand?
Our children love these things.
You know, you understand, Mr. Allen? Mr. Allen, what I never had in my life?
We never had those things. We come from we never had those things. And hats off to you, sir. As a father, there are a lot of fathers who don't matter what they're buying nothing for the children. Fathers don't care. I have a lot of bastard dads out there, But then there are good ones who will ban their belly, as they say. Who will ban their belly and sacrifice. And look at him, he bought 2 nice stuff for the kids, and it's just sad. It's just really sad. But I tell you something, when a child dies under that, like that age, 8, 9, 7, 6, you know, this is 3. They go back to heaven, you know.
Yeah.
They go back straight to heaven in the arms of the Lord, you know. They go back straight to heaven.
You know, I wouldn't ask God why he do what he do, because God is God. He's almighty, right? And let me tell you something to Mr. Allen, if you're going to wrap up. Now, everything in my life happens, Mr. Allen. If it's bad, good. Mr. Allen, you could take good out of bad.
Not every bad breeze is blowing, you know.
No, but what I'm saying, right? Yeah. No, I had an issue with my big sister. I stopped talking to her. Mr. Allen, I breathing real hate towards that woman. No love in my heart for she. And with this, Mr. Allen, I just say, Mr. Allen, let me tell you something. God does talk to me in dreams. I hear God say, I am going to break you and I'm going to build you back. Mr. Allen, all I do, I say, yes, Lord. Mr. Allen, I'm going to look for my niece. She didn't know that Omari passed away. I said, girl, so is the case. She said, God, I'm going to call mommy right now because she stay with you and she only had a patch of that.
How long are you going on for?
I wasn't talking to my sister going in 2 years now.
Like plenty, boy.
Yeah, 2 years. Omari was just probably 1 year. 1 year. And I say, Sherlan, I say, girl, I'm sorry for the things that I tell you. The words and the bad wishes I had against you. I say, girl, forgive me. I'm sorry. I say, on top of all of this, girl, I call you to tell you that my last son passed away. Well, God, Mr. Allen, well, she break down one time.
Oh, gosh. So she still a love for the child?
She break down. She say, Andy, I forgive you, but you're my last. I the last in my...
Yeah.
But they still consider me as a baby. I'm 58 going in, 59 in June.
You look well.
And she is still saying, no, I is the baby brother. Yeah, you know. So, I say, God, out of this, I learn to kill beef and forgive and move on. Because, Mr. Allen, we don't know when we will die, when God will call we.
That's sure right.
And my message is to Trinidad and Tobago,
Amen.
As I said this morning, stop letting house and car and land mash all you up. Because none of us here carry nothing.
True.
You understand? Yes, sometimes we go get angry if we mother gave the brother this and you find like you ain't get, he get a bigger share than me. But at the end of the day, we are carrying nothing because look, Mr. Allen, I lost my son, he carrying the car by. He not carrying that. I wouldn't sell that, Mr. Allen.
No, I gotta keep that. You can't part
what
from
I
that?
go to do with that, Mr. Allen? Sometimes on a evening or a night, I go just put it out on the road and I go and try to remember.
Empty car.
Try to remember how Mary was.
That real, you know, this is pain, you know. This is a unexplainable pain.
And another thing I want to say to parents, when you have a toddler and you put them in their bed, pay attention to them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, just what happened to my son, if the mother was a little away because she's sleeping, I cannot vex if the woman is asleep. She was asleep. And sometimes we sleep, we go into a dead still.
Tired.
Check on your children.
Yeah, boy.
Check them. Don't just give your children them thing to eat and just you outside here watching TV and you ain't care what's going on there. Go in and check on them sometime. Mr. I don't play with my, you see the 8-year-old who does sleep with me? Every minute I just be resting my hand on my belly and putting my hand by your shoulder to make sure you breathing. So I don't sleep much, Mr. Ali. Because I asked God, I say, Father, you give me them children in my 50s. I was blessed with Isaac at the age of 52. And he blessed me with Omari at the age of 56. And God come in a dream and tell me what to name. He tell me name the boy where I get what she first, Isaac. And I follow God's instruction. So it's a real hard thing for a parent to bury a child. All I say in parent, all you pay a little more attention to all your children.
Yeah.
Because this come and it knock on my door. Who knows who door it will knock on again or tomorrow or later this evening as I talk in here. We don't know. And the thing is, before Trinidad and Tobago start to talk ill about people, get the facts. Get the facts. Because you see, when you do that, you hurt people. Because right now she called me. And she said, boy, how you could go and tell people that I killed each other? I said, girl, I never did that. I said, remember when we was in the room talking to the doctor, both of us explained certain things, what take place with him during the daytime. I said, I did nothing like that. I said, why are you calling me and you're attacking me like that? I said, it's I grieving for my son too. And remember, he's my child too. I never say you do anything.
But how many children she lost in the past? This is the third child.
Yeah.
The third child that died on the I won't say mysterious circumstances, but the third child she have lost. My God.
Yes. So, Mr. Allen, I don't know right now.
You got to rebuke that spirit, boy.
Let me tell you something, to be honest. I don't know right now what that woman feeling or what she
that is a child.
And I wouldn't himself, Mr. Allen, to
so
be
you're
honest,
happy that we're here to clear the air?
I am, Mr. Allen,
I've visited at your home to clear the air.
I am very happy.
That's why I told you you can say what you want.
That Mr. Allen came into my house for me to clear the air on my child mother. She don't deserve that. I've been very real. I just give right where right is and give wrong where wrong is. I will never take wrong and polish it and put right on top of it. Wrong is wrong and right is right. And that woman had nothing, absolutely anything to do with Omari's death. I want Trinidad and Tobago to know that. So people who talking them talk, please refrain from doing that. All they're doing is damaging, trying to damage the woman's mind, and all you're sowing bad seed. They say when you sow bad seed, you're going to reap bloody crop, you know. Let me tell you one time, you know.
Okay.
Anytime people sowing bad seed, they will reap bloody. And you know why I'm saying that? Because when you're trying to dirty somebody else's name, the same thing you trying to do, sometimes karma, it just come back, you know. So be very careful. They say life and death lies in the power of the tongue. All right, so let we be careful about what we say. Mr. Allen, that's why if I hear something, I don't put in my mouth to say nothing. You might hear a youth man get gunned down so, and the first say, but he was a bandit. Sometimes there must be mistaken identity.
Yeah.
You understand? Not all the time that a man get killed, he's a bandit.
That's your remote. That's your sad boy. This is the first time in how much years I have.
Well, I know you had your son. I think at time something I saw you was doing with your son and all too. As I remember, this is the first time, like in years I've ever had a remote control thing in my hand. Yeah.
So I can just imagine Christmas has just gone. Christmas has just gone.
Right. Christmas just gone.
The other day, as I say, old years night here with your children.
Blinkers, all kind of thing.
The Christmas lights, the decoration, the Christmas tree, great home, thing to eat, thing to drink, snacks, everything.
So you make
Mickey Mouse.
Them children and them.
They can order KFC. They can order. They don't want for no food.
One thing, Mr. Allen, again the mother.
And you look like a man could cook.
Mr. Allen is a chef action job.
Yeah, you look like a cook. Yeah.
My mother put me over the fire when I was 9 years, so
you I could big bread and all kind of thing.
Yeah, doing everything, Mr. Allen.
Wow.
Every single thing. They used to like when I make my little coconut bake and all this kind of thing. Mary, watch that man. When you hear you get your coconut bake, Mr. Allen, he and nobody, no friend, you know. And the youth man, one thing I like here, my son, they does eat. You know? That used to be my joy, you know. Seeing how hard I work in. And one thing I just thank God for is that he gave me health and strength with 2 jobs that my children and them just be comfortable. I don't have to go and ask nobody for nothing. Everything that my children have is from my sweat. Mr. Allen, I will never go and pick up something what does not belong to me.
True.
If I see something, Mr. Allen, I want it, I will go and ask for it. If I ask and they say no, I will leave it right there. That's me. I don't ever go. And when the man tell me, Daddy, I want a Lamborghini, and my mind was saying, but where are you going and get a Lamborghini now? He see that on the TV, eh? He does watch Coco Melon, and Coco Melon was his favorite cartoon, right? And some Lavador cartoon too. And he see the Lamborghini. He said, Daddy, I want a Lamborghini. I said, all right. You know, man, Mr. Allen, I search. And as I see this, you know where I buy this, Mr. Allen? You understand? That is why I bought this.
Yes, sir. You'll be strong, and I'm happy. I'm happy to know you clear the air.
Yeah.
And the whole world know.
Yeah.
That nobody can kill nobody.
Right.
So thanks again.
Yes, Mr. Allen.
Accept my sympathy,
yes,
sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Really, really sad. This is... Is your bike here?
Yeah, there's mine.
Is it right motorbike or?
Yeah. I love bike from since I'm 13 years old.
Serious?
Yeah.
So it's good. Is it working?
Well, right now, what happened? A guy that bounced me off a mile, and I broke 3 toes and whatever. And one of my friends had this just park up, so he sell me this. So right now I have to tune it up
and fix it.
Go about doing the right thing and then come out on the
right now. You just have to watch me. Do something. Just try to pray and get that peace in your mind. Just get that peace. Let's ask God for that peace right now, because this is not a normal time for you, and this is not a normal time for no parent. This is not like an adult. It's a 3-year-old. A 3-year-old bring joys to our house. they're like music. They're like music. They're like song. You're working wherever you're working in the world. You want to go home to hear your child laughing, your child smiling. When you, as soon as you open that door, daddy, daddy, daddy.
Sometimes I say, where my car parked.
Yeah.
Here's my car.
Yeah, this is your car.
I pull up here.
Yeah.
Both of them will run out here. Run out here. He will come here. He will come and he will open up the door. And he will say, daddy, where your bag? He will take my bag and he will come down.
Yeah.
And I will come and I will sit on this chair, Mr. I.A.N. And he will come and he and his brother will come and take our boots each and unlace my boots and take it out. And tell them, take out daddy food. And two of them will come sometimes with a plate like this. I said, daddy, here, look your food there, boy. Real joy, real nice friend, full of energy, Mr. I.A.N. I don't have nothing. I can't.
You just be strong, sir. Just be strong. God bless you again.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
I got a job car just now because I was using a car because I fixed my own day just now.
All right, sir.
Yeah, thanks very much.
All right, thank you again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is so sad. That is really, really sad. You heard from the father with respect to the 3-year-old and what exactly happened, and it's so shocking that they had previous. I remember when he said he don't know what happened previously. He was not on the scene when the next cases, the cases occurred in Orange Valley, Perseverance, where the child mother of Omari, whatever happened in the past, he wasn't aware, but he heard stories of it. And now this case now, my God, and that's why sometimes you have to anoint your children, you have to pray for your children, encourage them to get involved. I mean, this generation don't want to get involved into spirituality. Encourage them to go mosque, muktab classes. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it, saying it right. And to the temple, to the church. Let them get some kind of spiritual awareness for a God that will cover them, will see about them. Because this is very sad. You can just imagine what that man is going through right now. 3 years old, and he's telling me that he's going to take up that remote control car, put it on the road, and he's going to think about that child. No father wants to go through something like that. Imagine this is just a couple of weeks after Christmas. Today is the 13th. That is just weeks after Christmas, and you're going through something like that. And that is why sometimes when you look at your life, don't count your losses, count your blessings. Sometimes don't count your problems. Don't say, well, I don't have money to do this, I don't do this, but count the blessings that you're alive, that your children are alive, you have food in your house. Things might be challenging right now, but it's only going to get better because everything in life is for a season. Pain is for a season, trouble is for a season, and 2026 is going to be a good season for you. Maybe you had a terrible 2025, a terrible season, you had a terrible crop, as they say. Things didn't work out, you had a lot of losses, but nevertheless, it's going to be better in 2026. But this is really a wake-up call that things could really happen. Things could really, really happen, and sometimes you just don't know how to pick it up. You just don't know how to pick it up. And we pray that God gives the father, the family strength in a time like this. That it's really, really sad. So ladies and gentlemen, we got to go now. Those of you who look at me on I.A.N Network and all the different platforms, you make sure, continue to subscribe on YouTube. Continue to subscribe on all the different platforms. Subscribe. And again, have a wonderful night, and look out for all the breaking news on our platforms at the end of the show. And I'm going to be back tomorrow. We have some stories we're going on, some things that we are bringing out here that is going to rock you. And the thing is that we are, when I do those interviews, whoever could go and do an interview, they don't have that Ian touch. When I visit you, believe me, we will get down to it. Believe me, we'll get the facts. You, the viewers, will get the facts. You'll get the truth. We don't beat around the bush. We're not playing politics. We're not about politics. We're not about race. We're not about party. We're all about a better Trinidad and Tobago. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our mind. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the